Looks like this is going to be a really exciting reading because there's a lot of transformation energy moving through the collective right now. Union energy is rising, hearts are waking up, and there's deep emotional healing happening. Sometimes it happens in silence, but it's all still going on. Your person is feeling you more than ever, even if they've not reached out yet. There's stuff happening behind the scenes, their heart chakra's opening, their soul is stirring, and the signs are growing way too strong to ignore. You're both being prepared through dreams, visions, even triggers, and of course through love itself for something much greater. So let's have a look at your twin flames awakening right now. Why the silence? Okay, we have a gratitude. So there's a lot to be grateful for at the moment, even if things are quiet, because your person's undergoing these deep soul awakenings, but it's happening quietly. You may well be able to feel their energy rising at this time. You could be getting more signs, noticing more synchronicities, sensing their energy in your heart, their presence there, stronger and stronger. However, you might not be hearing anything from them in the physical still. And I understand how incredibly frustrating this can be, but it's not a sign of disconnection. It's quite the opposite. In fact, their soul is stirring. They're starting to recognize the depth of the truth of your connection. So bear in mind that silence can be the cocoon stage. The soul is transforming in unseen ways. Your person can be pulling back right now to process their emotions. They're facing their fears. They're breaking down old beliefs that kept them from love. And this inner shift does require space. Not because they're not feeling, because they do feel. Sometimes they feel so much, it can be a bit much. So they're in the process of learning to trust what they've always known deep down, that your love isn't ordinary, it's completely divine. And let's get a bit more clarity on this. We have courage. So it's taking courage and strength to feel their feelings and go to these deep places. And so that's why a lot of them have retreated to their cave in order to work this process in their own way. Because they're being flooded with memories, dreams, and little intuitive nudges that are pointing them back to you. Even if their conscious mind doesn't have all the answers that they're seeking just yet, their heart is awakening, and it's awakening fast. They're realizing that nothing else compares to you, nothing else compares to your connection. And hiding from it isn't going to change what's true. The more they resist, the louder their soul speaks. And it's right now screaming your name, so be patient, stay grounded, continue nurturing your own heart. Their silence is not rejection, it's transformation. What's happening behind the veil is sacred and it's necessary. Trust that when they do show up, it will be from a place of greater clarity, greater love, and greater purpose. This silence is really nurturing the seeds of your union. So what's happening in their heart space right now? Well, there we are. Dreams. Dreams are awakening because there's a wave of heart chakra energy flowing through your person, through the collective, and it's activating deep emotional truth in both you and your person. It's a powerful opening, and it's softening walls and awakening dormant feelings. If you've been having very vivid dreams, and perhaps that's gone hand in hand with feeling very emotional for no apparent reason, Or maybe your heart physically aches and flutters. That's because you're picking up on this energetic shift. And your person could well be suddenly overwhelmed with feelings that they can't explain. Old wounds might be coming to the surface so that they can be acknowledged and healed and released. Love is not something they can push aside or rationalize away, not anymore. Their heart is calling out to you, even if their words haven't caught up yet. Their heart and soul are way ahead of their mind. This energy is breaking down their resistance, making space for tenderness, vulnerability, truth. These activations are like divine pulses. They're helping both of you. Remember that the way home is love, that love heals absolutely everything. You may feel the urge to forgive right now, to soften, to open yourself more deeply, and your person is feeling the same. Though their ego might be trying to resist and trying to put up a fight, because ego always puts up a huge fight when it's about to lose. Their heart knows that you are the key to their healing, their love. So let this energy move through you. Breathe it into your heart. The more open you stay, the more support manifests between you. Union is a heart-led journey. And right now, love is leading the way. Enchantment. And look at the colours. It's very similar to the dreams. It sounds like your twin flame is reaching out in dreams because they're feeling enchanted. Because if your dreams have been particularly vivid, as I said a moment ago, if they're very emotional or centered around your person, it's not a coincidence. The veil is very thin at this time and communication between you is heightening, whether it's in dreams, repeating numbers, music, sudden thoughts of them, other signs. You're receiving messages and they're coming straight from your person's soul. Your twin flame is energetically reaching out to you, especially if they're struggling to voice their words physically. In this dream space, they're feeling safe. In signs and symbols, their higher self can tell you the truths that their physical self might still be learning to accept. These messages are expressions of love, longing, preparation. They want you to know that they feel you, they hear your heart, and they're sending their own signals back to you. Even if they don't consciously understand what's going on, their soul knows, their heart is fully aware. These moments of energetic contact, they're not coincidences, they're anchors of connection, reminders that you've never been apart, the separation has never happened. Keep your heart and energy field open, receive without needing to chase or control. These signs that you're receiving is all the proof you need that your connection is alive, it's strong and unfolding exactly as it's meant to. And here's a bonus card for the outcome. Fulfilling opportunities are on the horizon. Angel of Abundance. So is your person ready to return? They're certainly being pulled hard right now. They're drawn by this powerful inner knowing coming straight from their heart that something's not right without you, something's missing without you. And it's not just emotional, it's spiritual. They're being summoned back to truth, back to love, and ultimately back to you. But the return isn't as straightforward as it might have been in an ideal world. The closer they feel to the truth of the connection, the more their old fears are coming up. And why is that? Because they're coming up to be healed, of course. They're asking themselves if they're worthy. Will you still want them? Can you handle this love? These inner questions are intense. They're facing an identity shift, your person, letting go of who they were to become absolutely themselves. They are awakening, yes, but with the awakening comes shaking. You might notice some hot and cold behaviour, emotional highs and lows, silence followed by deep connection. This is all part of the return process. If anything about that doesn't feel good to you, if it feels not peaceful or it doesn't feel perfect, then that's an opportunity for you to step up with your healing steps with the mirror exercise, and that will help move your person through this process. They're working through lifetimes of wounds in moments. They need your support. They need your compassion. They need your healing knowledge to help them with this. So stay in your power, but with compassion. The pull that they're feeling is real. And as they find their footing, they're being guided step by step back into your arms. So, as this powerful cycle continues unfolding, please trust that every moment, whether it's seen or unseen, is moving you closer to your union. Your person is awakening in divine order. The connection's divinely protected and divinely guided. Keep anchoring in love. Keep staying open to the signs. Keep nurturing your own heart. What's rising now is real, and it's unfolding exactly as it should be. Love is leading the way home.